Are they waiting for a strike?
They're waiting for a spot.
Whoops, docile birds. Twitch. Everybody hear me?
Big infantry push. Big infantry push for infantry.
33 minutes left.
A bombing run for FOC in return.
Danger close. Danger
Sorry.
close. Get down, get down. Oh! Oh my gosh, Marty just fell too.
Testing. Okay. Anybody hear me?
Do a bombing run will return the favor.
Once is still up from the bench.
It's the little luck that could. The little luck that could. Down he goes. On the thinnest of margins right now. And the real question is, do they get us one way? Down he goes, but it's enough though. It's enough space. 30 seconds is the goal.
They know. Broken arrow to go. There it is. Full commit.
Wait, enemies that are around me. He knows. He knows. Wait, right. No!
Excel. Oh,
Excel.
That's hard.
Excel.
Be that guy. This guy's
This Street holding it down. He's got his fury moments. Does he get any support? No. His one man's down. He's holding shit down. Finally goes down. And guys, I got it. Here's the critical part of what just happened. They just lost the repair station and the armor. What a shot! And now this Tiger is in critical shape. He's getting hit by the semi. I think he's just barely getting hit. Down he goes.
Down he goes. Okay, done.
And a precision to add on it. Oh, he's late. Wait. Oh, God. Compton. Taking out the OPs in the middle. He is retaking control of the OP with just 3.5 minutes left. Way off of the carry. You got that building. It's nearly.
Well, it is, but it ain't over that center push mid. I'm going to Team Rocket here, right? I just saw a link.
No one else at the point could not get there in time, and now we're right back to where we were. Lux is down. I mean, just gosh dang, they're gonna have to continue to grind. I mean, boom, they're laying it down. I mean, you do not want to be esprit on the attack right now. Oh my God, just body parts flying.
You know, and what you want to do is bring sometimes our lane is perfect.
Oh my
There
God.
it goes again. And that's exactly what that's saying.
Oh my God.
They're getting rounds out at like
Please wait. Sunday, bloody Sunday. I mean, my God.
you know what I want to see? I want to see either an FOC guy make it across this bridge.
Just like Rufus's dog up in the center. I mean,
There
Joe,
it goes.
U.S.
Big
Ranger,
spot of
Marshall.
Marty just fell.
Look at this. Another quick across the river. Oh my
Maybe.
God.
There
Oh
goes
my
the
God.
attack.
And look at this in the chat. Shout out to U.S. Ranger. We are suffering for you to win. And we are live. I think we're live. Yeah, we are live.
Yep.
We had
Let's
to,
go.
I had to check it a little bit. Thank gosh it's live, like no delay on the stream either, because like that always makes me nervous. But we are here. We are here. I'm Sheepdog. With me is McCraith, longtime commentator on the cast, HRI Orga, and we are here live for the General Jawbreaker charity match. Founded by KO. I guess he's the charity man in Hell Let Loose. So we're so excited to be here in support of it. Obviously, extremely tragic. General Jawbreaker from ESPT, longtime ESPT player. His unfortunate passing away, but it's so exciting that we get to come together in support of two amazing charities today. And we get to play some Hell Let Loose. Let's play Hell Let Loose. Not only that, we get to play on that new map. Play on some Elsenborn Ridge. It's gonna be kind of fun. I'm excited for it. I don't know. I mean, it's been a while since I've casted, so I haven't casted Elsenborn Ridge yet. So,
Hey, I don't think anyone's done yet, honestly. It's that new.
well, I know like there was some stuff with like what's their name? Fresh Baked Goods and Razbora.
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah.
did that tank match on there.
They did the opening of the. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I
Yeah,
forgot about
that was before the map was even released. That was on the PT, the PTE. That was on the PTE. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool to watch. This could be really interesting. I don't know about you. I know for me, my experience on Elsenborn Ridge has been. I've loved it actually. When I first started playing it, especially after when it came out, like official release, I was like, bro, like frustrating. For sure, because this is like I feel like I'm a new player, right? Like when you first start playing
every time you get a new map, you get that way. That feeling of like, all right, I don't know what's left, right, north, or south.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
Whenever I played on the PT, I fell in love with it. I was like, this is my favorite map they've released yet.
Yeah.
Just because I saw the dynamics of just infantry play here and there with cover and trenches, but then the dynamic of elevation for armor to get in the mix. It's literally, I've told people this many times. It's like as if Foy and Mortain had a little child, and that's Elsenborn Ridge. And I can't describe it any better than that, because you have all the wonderful, really high, sneaky spots for infantry, but you also have those wide ranges for those tanks to dominate and just clean the field.
Yeah, I think, yeah, because you're absolutely right. Because I think one of the things that I just absolutely love is that when you're playing Elsenborn Ridge, it just feels, the geography, it's fully perfected, in my opinion. Just like, because the one thing, my complaint has always been about Foy is the lack of geography, right? So for tanks, it's like you're getting like 800, sometimes even 1,000 meter engagements between these tanks just because of how open and the lack of geography there. It allows for those long engagements, and I don't like that, you know, like, and it just becomes a really tank heavy map because of that. This balances it out because of the amount of hills and elevation and lack of
the fact
elevation.
That you'll have like a 15-degree change on just on a different side, on the other side of the road. It's almost like Hill 400 type fucking differences on them, and it's so like it's a pain in the ass to be infantry on it. But when the tank comes through, you literally can be. It's so easy to push through.
Yeah.
But it's also dangerous to tank because like infantry will pop out 10 meters in front of you, and you did not know they're there because there's no possible way because the elevation had them hidden. And you know, if it wasn't the elevation, it's the bush they're in. You know, so good luck.
Yeah, absolutely. I would be remiss if I don't talk about the charities that we will be supporting today. I don't have links yet. Okay, so but. We highly encourage. Listen, this match is all about fun, but it's also about charity and supporting two amazing causes. So the first one I want to talk about is the National Neutropenia Network. Natural Neutropenia Network. Obviously, they depend on the support from friends and family. But the whole point of the organization. I'm sorry, I have to pull my script up a little bit. Obviously, neutropenia, very very rare blood condition that reduced number of or complete lack of neutrophils obviously could be very devastating, reduced quality of life, all this, and this is an organization completely dedicated to helping people with neutropenia. So and our other charity is Dorchester Paws, which is a nonprofit organization dedicated to improving the lives of animals in Dorchester County, South Carolina. And I know that KO is probably going to talk more about both General Jawbreaker and these charities, but if you're in the chat, please feel free to donate these two amazing causes and in memory of someone who meant so much to many people in the Hell Let Loose community. So feel free to I'm sure we'll get links up here shortly for people to donate to, but please be looking out for that. But yeah, man, and obviously KO will be joining us here in a little bit, not only to talk about it, but he will be part of the commentary crew. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
He told us the other day that, you know, he's like, I'm putting this whole thing on, and I don't know if I want to play it. And it's like, well, what do you want to do? He's like, I want to cast with you guys. So I'm like, well, you're welcome. We're not going to say no. Yeah. Like, might as well.
Yeah. I mean, the dude's a shooter. Let's be real. I mean, the dude's a clapper.
He didn't want to, you know, devastate the playing field.
He didn't want to devastate the playing field. Well, funny enough, like, so he played in the last one that he organized, right? And we casted it, right? It was me and Wix casting it. It was in support of St. Jude's. Still love St. Jude's. And he has my favorite clip now, all time, of the Dog's Den, which is, they're in the St. Mary Glees Chapel, or going into the St. Mary Glees Chapel, and this dude from I think 10th Mountain shot KO with his pistol, and KO whipped around and shot him, and we got it on prox chat of him just raging, and he said something like, I shot him in the back 9 effing times. Like, just love that clip. Love that clip. I ended up featuring it the other day so people could see it. I need to update the features on the channel, but we're gonna have a good time, dude. Charity matches have a way of just being absolutely fun. We got prox chat all the way up. We gotta get that prox chat, and we'll be in the thick of it. And I will say this: if you want to watch another version of the stream, a legend a legend, will be casting it. Das Altberg will be also streaming the match. So if you're looking for someone to watch, and he tends to do more of the high level streaming. So if you want to see like more of what's going on in the big picture thing, the strategic value, yeah, go for it. We're more in the thick of it. We're more trying to capture those moments. We're more trying to get the hype up, and you know, we're gonna be capturing those moments. OP Jaeger, I miss Jawbreaker. I think a lot of people miss Jawbreaker, and I will say this: I was in the ESPT server right after it happened, and just the amount of support from all across the world, from different Hell Let Loose players and organizations, you know, sending condolences to ESPT because of General Jawbreaker was absolutely, I mean, you know, for all of the toxicity at times that could be in the Hell Let Loose community, or the comp community, let's put it that way. Everyone came together. Everyone came together for General Jawbreaker, and nothing but respect and love. So, and I think that's exactly what we're gonna see today. So, absolutely. So, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I don't know when KO's going to join us, but he will. He'll join us at some point, and yeah, dude, we'll get to watch some good stuff. Curious who's gonna be in the match. I think we're gonna see lots of hitters, and that'll be really cool. I'm kind of looking at the list right now. A lot of WTH guys, a lot of ESPT guys, some Greyhounds guys. I see some Vanguard. I'm seeing some Chad players, B&T, Chimera, Helios. I mean, we got some top of the top players here. I mean, dude, Covenant just joined. Covenant's gonna be in the match. He's a slammer.
Let's go.
He's a slammer. I'm trying to point out some of the big guys we know. Shout out to Twin City Shredder. He's gonna be playing in the match. That boy is casted with us multiple times. He's our boy. We'll have to have him on the stream again sometime. Because he's a good dude, real good dude. Fortress from ESPT, one of the best MG players in the game. I'd make the argument. I think I saw Honey Badger, one of the best tankers in the game. From WTH, he's gonna be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So it'll be a good time. Yeah, man. So we've been away from casting for quite some time.
Yes.
This is kind of our comeback. Little hiatus. Yeah. I actually full on retired. So I'm really be honest.
Yeah, here we are.
I full on retired. But we're back. But not only are we back for one stream, for January, we're on for lots of matches. Cause you and me have been cooking, and
we've been in the kitchen.
We've been in the kitchen a little bit.
We have a whole tournament that me and him devised of the skirmish mode. For the ones who have heard it, it's called HRI. Hell Let Loose Rumble Invitational. It's based around the skirmish mode. The scoring system is not the classic of who has last point. It's by the minute you get a point. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be very competitive, and we're gonna love it. I'm not sure if I want to be signing up for the team to play. I have the option to. I think I just want to co-cast and just watch people just grind themselves to the dust, because we have all these new maps. No one's really played skirmish. No one really has. But yeah, there's 8, 9 maps of it compared to the first time we ran it. There was only 2.
Yeah,
and 2 was kind of the testing thing, and like we were like, all right, this is doable. We now have 12 teams in our roster of this tournament, and man, we got ESPT, of course, Helios, Vanguarda, and Chimera in Div 1. In Div 2, Div 2 is the big boy. We have Lucky Strikes, MIB, made in Brazil, that is, Chad, the Oceanic Ocelots, formerly known as Three Foys, Hellfire, and another South American team called Bane. They're participating, and ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be something to watch. It's going to be great. It's going to be a fun time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. On the note of this man, quote-unquote, retiring, me and him know each other personally. He did not retire. He did not uninstall the game. He continued playing pubs here and there. The entire quote unquote retirement he had, he never stopped playing the game.
No, I did not.
So
No, I did not. I put a lot more hours on the game.
100%.
I put a lot more hours on the game. Yeah, I've been around.
Yeah.
I think technically I've played comp since then. I played with Hellfire and
Same thing you
APL.
retired from as well. Yeah.
I know, and then I like basically retired from that. Dude, but we're back. We'll be streaming a lot during the month of January, so feel free to join us. It'll be a good time. First ever, as far as I know, first ever tournament for skirmish mode. I know that there's some events out there that are gonna do skirmish. Squad line battles.
Glows, yeah.
Squad line battle glows is doing their community event. I think Greyhound's Cup will be skirmish mode, but I don't know when that is. And then more in the Hell Let Loose kind of update on the Hell Let Loose community kind of thing, and what's going on competition wise. Obviously HRI will be coming in January. We just finished up with HCA. I believe ESPT won that. I should know this. I should really know this. Let me look it up real quick. I know, dude. I know. I'm so out of the loop. It was ESPT and WTH in the final for sure. I know that. Where's that? I will find it. Quarterfinals, final. There it is. Oh, maybe they haven't played it yet. I don't know if they played it yet. They may not have played it yet. All right, so we still got a final for HCA to play. But that will be ESPT versus WTH, and which will be extremely exciting. Obviously, these are two teams with a lot of history, a lot of competition. Seasonals has been pushed back, so they were slated to start January 17th. They will no longer start on January 17th. Their start date has been pushed back to possibly April. It's not for sure, but they've been pushed back. If you want to read their post, you can go into the Seasonals Discord. The stated reason was they didn't want to interfere with other tournaments, give teams time to cool down, and regroup, refocus, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, Seasonals are the best. I know ECL is gotten a lot of hype, especially over the last year or so. So ECL is still going to be happening for the Europeans. So, at some point, I'm sure APL will be back in 2025. That's turned into a big tournament and a huge tournament, especially for the North American and South American teams. So it'll be interesting to see.
And multiple people ask me, spring APL ? And I would like to voice it on stream personally. I don't know. For the ones that keep pestering me about it, I don't know. I can tell you the start and date of my tournament of HRI, Mean Sheep's tournament, and that's about it. I'm not Orga for APL.
Yeah.
So those who keep DMing me asking questions, please stop.
We don't. I'll say this because I think the Dog's Den has long been associated with APL because obviously Half Royal and I we did the show the preview show every week, and we're not a part of APL. We were not part of APL for season 3. I didn't do a single cast for season 3, so we're not. So if you got questions about like how APL works right now, I couldn't tell you, dude. Couldn't tell you. But big competition, obviously. And they got a lot of views, a lot of hype. They got a lot of. I mean, like even people like Das Altberg were streaming for APL for season 3. So, but more focus on HRI, and we got some good casters, dude. We got Guderian on board. We got Half Royal coming out of retirement to be casting.
See, he actually went in retirement for like a year or two. Like some others here.
Yeah. Yeah, he went full on retirement.
I can't guarantee him he'll come back around and stay a while, but I know he said he'll do at least 1, maybe 2 streams for HRI because they're only 30 minutes, guys. you're gonna be sitting there on wanting more at the end of the match.
Facts. I think for
So
real.
yeah,
For real. I really think that's the case. A few of them will be double headers, so that'll be nice.
yes.
So
It
for
runs all double headers because they wanted the simplicity's sake.
Yeah.
And they, like the way you look at it, if you run a double header, it's like 18s v18s but 35s.
Mhm.
It's literally set up the same way.
Yeah, absolutely.
The map's a little bit different.
Yeah, absolutely. So we will be starting here shortly. KO will be joining us a little bit later. Obviously, he is extremely busy trying to get this organized and set up. So, but whenever he comes in, we'll be ready for him. But yeah, I'm super excited. This Hell Let Loose, I feel like in a lot of ways has done a lot of the right things. Team 17 specifically in terms of the developments that have happened. I think Elsenborn Ridge, first off, the first map that they came out with that was completely Team 17 was Mortain. Love the map.
Yes.
I know that some people are like, oh, it's a camper's heaven, bush Wookiees, all that kind of stuff. Still love the map. It's going to be part of HRI as part of the map pool. So I'm super excited to see that on skirmish mode. That'll be that chapel for that mid section. And that seems always to be like a good battle. Very, very, very tough fight.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. You have elevation on that western side. And
Yeah,
that eastern
it goes
side
up to
where
that
it's the straightaway.
It's the rocks that go up right up to the chapel, and then the flat side on the north side of the chapel. And there's really good hedgerows on both the east and the west side that are natural OP spots. But like, if I had to just off the top of my head think like who has the advantage, I would probably see the allies, mainly because like you have the tents, you have the trenches up on that northwest side for staging posts, right? But there's so many hedgerows on the east side, and there's that like little bunker network on the east side for the axes, that it seems like allies usually can't keep the axes out of that little area as well. It'll be interesting to see too with that, because that right there is the perfect time for a Lux to come out and lay down hate. That won't be able to be done in HRI because all the tanks are medium.
Only mediums.
Only
Only
right.
P4s and Shermans.
So we'll see how teams want to play it. Do they play? Because I mean, if you want to play your tank close to the point, you're literally going to be in the point. And so it'll be interesting to see how teams play it.
Mortain will be one of those rough runs for those long distance shots.
Yeah.
But like, if you look at drill, like we did, a year and a half ago, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I think tank play.
Put a P4 on the bridge and they're just launching shots like already.
Right.
Oh man.
Yes, absolutely.
But like also Town Center on Carrollton is a skirmish match. That one's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Town Center. No one hates it. No one hates it.
It's a classic, right? It's a classic comp.
Yeah.
We've seen so many matches on it, so many finals on it. ESPT versus Syndicate for APL season 3, maybe season 3 final. We for sure APL season 2 final was ESPT versus Syndicate on Town Center for Carrington. So that's for sure. And I mean, obviously they Team 17 has made some changes on Town Center within the last year or so. I think they were good changes. Opened up that south side courtyard, opened up the north side courtyard as well. Although I think the south side courtyard was the more important out of the, because the north side, it feels a little still locked in. It almost seems a little pointless. Other than the fact that like you could technically, get into the circle from the north side, but it's very small and there ain't no way out. So like if you put your OPs there, I mean like
it's a dead end.
It's a fatal funnel, right? And so that's where it gets really tough. We'll be curious to see how Elsenborn Rage on skirmish mode works out. I'm curious to see. We've never seen a skirmish match on Hill 400. I think that'll be gosh dang for it. If you think Mortain is bad for the tanks on it, it's going to be worse for Hill 400. That hill absolutely awful for tanks. So, I mean, it'll be like infantry up on Hill 400, but it'll be a grind, and I'd love to see it. I love to see the grind happen, and especially if it's two very competitive teams, see how it happens. And not to mention, for those of you who don't know, for HRI Season 2, the scoring will be based on time of possession and not by in caps. So we're going to be hopefully seeing a lot more aggression from these teams, a lot more of these teams trying to get that initial cap and then go maybe not play. It'll be interesting to see once teams get capped, what do they do? Do they try to push that line as quickly as possible, right? Like try to almost like box teams out? Do they play more conservative and try to hold more map sector? I'd be curious to see, because I think that because of the aggressiveness from these teams, you may not see as much spread from these teams on the openers. So it'll be really interesting. I think it's going to throw a wrench into some things. By the way, guess who just joined? Our boy Kayanashi. What's going on, my man? How you doing?
What's up, man? I told you I was here, and then I went AFK.
No, you're good. You're good, dude. We're just talking. You know,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but we are gonna flip the map like any minute now. So
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Great.
We're starting.
We're
be
starting.
ready for that.
We're ready.
Dude, if we can only be 5 minutes late to a Hell Let Loose match, that's a
world
huge
record, dude. That's a world record, dude.
So I'm gonna be in here in the stream with you, but I think I am also gonna play
Okay.
because we're
Interesting. Interesting.
well, maybe not, because we just had 9 people join the wrong side. So
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
oh, they're gonna
Typical hell loose issues with comp, you know.
they're gonna balance it out again, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, dude. Bro, lots of good players in this match, man. I'm seeing it. But we did a shout out to Twin City Shredder, obviously. But
yeah,
looking at the list, man. I got a shout out to my Vanguardia boy, Brazilian Noob, is in there. I know Victorios was in the chat. Shout out to our Brazilian boys. I'm seeing in here Covenant, absolute savage. I thought I saw Fortress in here.
Yes, he's in there. Chosen's in there as well.
Yeah.
Palla's here.
Yeah. Okay.
Bunch of WTH and
Yeah.
Greyhounds players.
I think what I love the most is that, like, Huzzah, by the way, from Helios. What I love, I think, is that you're seeing just for General Jawbreaker, like I was talking about earlier, like in the ESPT server, there was so many condolences, so many people just reaching out to ESPT to send their condolences because of, I think, how much impact and influence General Jawbreaker has had on the Hell Let Loose community. And so I think this is just an extension of it, where we're just seeing everyone come together to support, especially with, like, I know there could be a lot of toxicity and a lot of conflict in Hell Let Loose comp, but this is a time where you see everyone come together, and there's no bad blood or anything like that, just good times in support of two good causes. So
So Sheep, I don't know if you talked any background on the match yet.
a little bit, but I'd love to hear you, because you would know better than anyone. So feel free to explain.
Yeah, so we decided to organize this match in honor of ESPT player General Jawbreaker, real name Alex, and he sadly passed away on November 11th last month. He was, first of all, just an awesome guy to hang out and game with, first and foremost. But secondly, he was amazing tanker. He was actually a comp leader, tank lead in our comp team for a while. Got us to a seasonal final against WTH. But yeah, just this guy, infantry occasionally, but he was a tanker through and through. So what better than to do a map the new map, and I think it's kind of a tanking map, just a little bit. Seems like
We're
We're gonna see, right? We're gonna see.
Yeah. Honestly, I haven't played it too much, so besides, we'll talk about the charities, but besides the charities, this is an opportunity for the greater Hell Let Loose community to come together to honor somebody that passed away.
Yes.
Somebody that was in the community for years, and just a great guy. So, it's not about who's going to win this match. It's not about 5-0ing the other team in 10 minutes. But it's about having fun and honoring somebody. So, Alex, Jawbreaker, we love you. We miss you. This one's for you, bud.
Yeah. Shout out, man.
In terms of the charities, there's two. So there's Dorchester Paws, which was I believe it's a local animal shelter near his hometown or in his hometown. He was super passionate about dogs. So that was one that his family provided. And the other was the National Neutropenia Network. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but that was a medical condition that he also suffered with. So kind of prevented him from going outside too much, unfortunately. But hey, we're Hell Let Loose gamers. We're used to not touching grass.
Yeah.
So
100%.
Yeah.
Lastly, I didn't link it, but I think it will get linked. But there's a GoFundMe for his actual family, and so people can give to that instead if they want to as well.
Great.
We're actually having his funeral next week, and Inshon, the leader of Esprit, will be attending his funeral.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
A few weeks ago, we actually had the opportunity to talk to his family, his parents, as well as oh shit, we're starting the match.
Yeah, we are. We're in it. We're in it. But you keep talking if you want.
Yeah, just an opener. We don't care about.
It's, no.
Yeah. It was like maybe 20 of us that from Esprit that had a whole like voice call with his parents and his brother, and I mean they dedicated like a whole paragraph in his obituary to how passionate he was about his gaming community. So we were fortunate to have made a big impact on his life, just like he made on ours.
Yes.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
Really cool. Really, his brother was like, I don't really know how Discord works, and I don't know how this game works, but I know how much he loved you guys.
Yeah.
And that was just awesome conversation with his family. So without further ado, I think we're gonna get started on this match.
We're in. We got a minute left. So the points for this match are gonna be, the midpoint is gonna be Road to Elsinborn Ridge. The 2 second points, Farrahild Farm for the Allies, AA Battery for the Axis, and then US Camp is the first point for the Allies, at Fuel Depot for the Axis. So a little bit of a sideways triangle, I guess is how you want to call it. We're just off the opener.
This map layout was not pre-planned. It was just a random flip.
Hey, I love some non-pre-planned.
Let me shut down any conspiracies now. Sheep, I'm streaming in Discord, so you can take a look at my POV when you want to.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that'll work. There we go. I got it. I'm getting it pulled up. Perfect.
We have the KO cam now.
The KO cam. Yeah. So we got off the rip for the Allies. We got a Stewart coming in, 2 supply trucks. Greyhound's coming in. It looks like the medium was gonna be a little bit late to the fight. Does not know the route. But it's a new map. Kind of get it. Supply drop coming in for the Axis already. We can see the truck routes coming in for the Axis. Be curious to see if there is any truck snipes that happen. I mean, for a charity match, I don't think it's outside the realm for a truck snipe
if it happens, it happens.
It happens.
Yeah, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
Oh, I do want to have a disclaimer that obviously I'm playing in the match and you're talking about both sides.
Yes.
I don't have the mental capacity to like really take that into account.
Yeah. There are snipes, by the way. There are snipes. Truck coming in for the Axis. He's going to get to the point first, it looks like. This is actually a really good midpoint. I'm really excited to watch this midpoint. Yeah, rocket snipes already coming in, but they're really short for the Allies. Trucks coming in already. Axis already on boots on the ground inside the point. Lux pushing up heavily. Pushing up heavily on that northwest side.
Moving lights right there.
Truck dropped in already, but no conflict yet. Lux coming in on the
Lights
side.
lighting it up.
Got a good angle, but
Lights
AT
does not
already
realize
hitting the
that
front.
everything's behind him.
Yep. Axis already getting the cap. So those get the initial
hard
cap.
in the 3-story too.
Yeah, they're hard in it right now. Allies coming in from the east side as well. Good amount of conflict. You can see that basically this conflict has already started happening between this north side and this south side. That kind of like that natural barrier. Is it the north side? Maybe east-west. I got myself turned around a little bit. Stewart coming to play. Lux has been destroyed, and the Stewart's going to come in and wreak a little bit of havoc here. Mid already half cap for the Axis.
Allies are wrapping around that east side hard and heavy, taking advantage of those forests on that far side. Which, me personally, I've had trouble with that in my previous matches before. That force is, once they get seated in there, it's hard to get them out.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. Sorry, I changed things a little bit here. Allies have actually gone into the 3-story house. They have possession of the 3-story. Satchel going off! Killed like 3 or 4 up in the house. Yep, just as I said it. PZ4 is in the fight now. You can see him coming in with the Stewie in the middle. The medium's in play as well, right next to the Stewart.
Sherman, Stewie, hardened up, hip to hip.
And right now looking at
moving up.
Medium.
3-3 in the point. It is heavy, actually contesting. Oh my gosh, we got a fight here. Twin in that point. I just heard a shot. Yeah, P4's been hit. In that tank forward. Cootie Monkey gets him! Gets that P4! Initial tank battle going to the Allies. Both the Lux and the PZ4 are now out of play. And just like
control 3-story.
Yeah, and they're wrapping around to that warehouse. You can see Covenant. Brazilian Noob just went down, but Chosen is pushing in with Covenant. Wrapping around here. Getting good angles right now for the Allies. They've kind of turned this around. They've already gotten it back down to half cap. Greyhound coming around to the side of the Lux. He's on the front. I think. Yeah, he's on the front. He's got to move. The Lux trying to rotate on this Greyhound. Gets him! Greyhound goes down. Lux facing the right way to get that Greyhound. Little bit of aggressiveness did not pay off for the Allies here, but that medium and that Stewie playing really good angles around that 3-story. There is no way these Axis are going to be able to push. Good infantry support around them as well. Lux is going to stay up in the fight, but the medium is actually going to push into the center. Push him very aggressively. He knows where that Lux is at. It has been pinged. Oh, he's got the angle. He's got the angle for this Lux. Lux is backing up. Can he get it? Does not get the shot off. Stewie now pushing aggressively around.
Lux is prairie dogging around that house.
Another satchel goes off in the mid. A bunch of Greyhounds guys are going to push in. And these two tanks have just pushed in with hardly any infantry support, really. Lux still in place. Stewie working on the warehouse right now. We're going to go to the map just for a second, see what we're looking at. About 5 Garys already set up. No cap yet for the Allies. They got a supply drop coming in on the east side of Road to Elsenborn. And pretty good network already. Map control, not anywhere past the F line, but it's going to work out for them, I think, in the long run.
Lux and Stewie are still alive, still rolling.
Still alive, still rolling. Yep. You can see Greyhound, the Axis starting to push into that little shed near the 3-story building there. Satchel again!
And now they're gone.
Satchel again!
Satchel heavy match already.
The medium was real close to that too. He's hurt a little bit.
first 10 minutes, we had what, 3-4 satchels already?
Yeah, and it's going back and forth. Going back and forth. We're about to have it literally
Who's in the
balanced.
shed next to Lux?
I don't think this Stewie can hit this Lux. So Lux is gonna move. Lux is making a move into the warehouse. Stewie is working on this the cattle shed basically. Lux is gonna push straight through the cattle shed here. He's getting hit at. Let's see what kind of angle he's got. He can. Yeah, I don't think he's got a shot on this Stewie. Yeah, really hard angle. Factorio's there from Vanguard. Shout out to Vet. He was in our chat earlier. We got some conflict up in this warehouse. Down goes Dean to X Silent Beast.
Oh,
M. Demaris
there goes
as well.
Demaris.
Silent holding it down with Vast Scorpion. AT shot on the Stewie. It was a good AT shot from Lanquao. He's backed up. It was a side shot. I don't know if he's got it. Down goes the
Ooh,
Stewie.
Stewie goes down.
Centurion from Chimera getting it. So the Stewie is down. Medium's still up. Another satchel up on that.
Another satchel.
Ridiculous how many satchels. Absolutely. Lux pushing out really heavily. He's going to push right into the thick of it of where these allies are at. Mac, Hillary Clinton, Duba, Kobu, all around him. 1AT guy, Flint Ryder from Chad's going to try to get around this Lux, but look at him doing his drifting. Doesn't run him down.
Let's
Oh my
go.
gosh.
I don't know if he's trying to get a splatter or not, or he's just trying to dodge
I
this
mean,
AT
he's staying
rocket.
alive. He's got 1AT guy up on his rear. Oh no, AT shot.
Oh no.
Catch one. And he is
Oh,
engined.
engined.
He's engined. Second AT shot gonna come in. This Lux is gonna go down. Forger. Down he goes.
Down.
Flynn Ryder sticking with it.
Nice
Patient.
try, guys. Nice try.
Bobby were coming in. That looked like it was, yep, it was for the Allies. Pretty good spot, but no Garrison, I don't believe. And OP just came up right off the rip. First Tiger in play now. Siege, Maddie, and Broman coming in.
Rolling is slow and heavy.
Is that an airhead? That is an airhead for the Axis. Oh my
On that
goodness.
next side.
Kobu running
does
right
not
past
see
it.
But there's an OP right next to it.
I mean, open field is really interesting. And that is for the Axis, right? That's got to be for the... No, it's for the Allies. I'm wrong. For the Allies.
They're
So they
trying to get
dropped
a
one.
closer
I don't know what happened. No, they got garrisons. They're just going to drop an extra spawn point, try to get another angle, I guess. But they dropped that in the open field. The commander, women repellent, deciding to put an airhead. A little interesting. Cap still in
Axis
favor.
pushing hard on that one side.
It kind of makes sense, right? You can't put a red zone garrison right off the rip, right? Just because there hasn't been a
If
cap
you have
yet.
like 3 or 4 squad leads that need a reset, there you go.
Yeah, absolutely. There is a hit on this medium. I'm assuming it's from this Tiger. The Tiger is pushed up. You can see right here, right on that hedgerow. I don't think he can't get the angle. Medium staying alive for now. Down he goes. Down he goes. So now just as I say that, the
Crazy
swing.
ass cap, dude.
Yeah, this is absolutely insane. 13 minutes into the match, no cap, and it's going back in
Allies
favor
take full
of the
control of
Allies.
compound.
Yeah, but the Tiger is still in play. The armor advantage is in favor. I believe. I don't think there's a heavy yet in play for the Allies. Nope, there is not. No heavies yet in play. I don't even see one deployed. Bombing run coming in for the Axis. Doesn't get a whole lot, and there's not going to be a garrison. Everyone in the building except a couple
Excel
outside
went
survived.
down.
There was a few that went down. And maybe enough to shift the cap weight. May just be enough.
From that corner right there and get in and just maybe green some ground. Because right now, Allies have full control of the compound. Except on that southern side where they're slowly filtering in.
I'm going to do a wide view right now. You can see kind of the spread for the Axis. They've spread a little bit more to the east side, really. And the Allies are playing a little bit more condensed. It may work out in their favor because they are way more collapsed on this point. Got way more guys in the hard cap right now. And they got this point back in their favor. I mean, we may be looking at a 15-minute cap here. Not usual for sure. But we've seen it going back and forth. We'll see if they can. I mean, the 3-store building obviously playing a huge role, and I think both teams recognize that with the amount of satchels that have been in play. But so far, Allies have been able to solidify control. We're at 3/4 cap right now. 3/4 cap, still 2-2 though, in favor of neither team, I guess. But
Only really good footing is right on that back corner where Keionashi
Yeah,
is, but they're
yeah.
slowly coming up the main road into the point.
Yeah,
But allies are holding them off.
DC Firemen. Oh, they both go down, though. May give them a little bit of an angle if OPs are still up. And that's the cap. That is going to be a cap in favor of the allies. So, shoot, hang on. I didn't have it up. No, studio mode. There we go. Sorry about that. So it's a cap in favor of the U.S. here.
Sheep, they don't have Artie on allies, do they?
I'm looking.
I don't think
no
either
Artie.
team has Artie.
No Artie. No Artie.
I'm not complaining. I'm glad I didn't
No
assign
Artie.
that.
Well, guess what? There was a little bit of a cap
specifically
back immediately for the Axis. Just for a split second, there was a lot of Axis still in play here. In fact, they're rushing in. Some guys from ESPT, WTH, and Greyhound right around US Ranger up in this warehouse. Tank shots coming in. Classic match.
And
Cleric.
Cleric.
Down he goes. Habanero getting the kill. Oh my gosh. So we have cap race. Cap race has just happened. I think it's in favor of the Axis right now, but there is a cap race.
Well.
Yep. We're going to go ahead and stay on third point right now. It is being contested. It is a charity match, so, I mean, technically you could go get a fourth cap, but I don't think they're necessarily going to focus on that. And the Axis are going to capitalize on the fact that not all,
yeah, we're 3-3 on midpoint right now.
Yeah, huge.
Oh, another
satchel. Another satchel. No reinforce, by the way. Actually, there is a reinforce. That's the only thing slowing this down any at all. And actually, they're getting back the cap, but it required a reinforce to do that. So you see Centurion next to IKEA. Down goes IKEA. St. Pepsi from ESPT. Wrap around the corner with Bass Scorpion right around the corner from him. They're going to run right into each other. Woo.
Oh, no,
he's got a satchel. Oh, is that a satchel? He's got a satchel. He didn't put it down. St. Pepsi's going to put it on the tent, it looks like. I mean, why not? Got a satchel down right next to Dad Fun. Gets him. Gets him. Nice. Gets Huzzah as well. 3 guys on the other side of the tent.
Other side of that tent.
Down goes St. Pepsi, but now before he got the satchel, guarantee you no one saw that either. Pollo Loco taking down his teammate St. Pepsi.
That's bad.
We have
get by it.
Leaps on my side, on the Axis side,
yep.
already has 16 satchel kills from the
Oh, are you kidding me? Well, you can see him running in. You can see him running in. There he goes. I don't know if he got any kills off of that. We got a 76 that one play. Comrade and Captain up in this 76 here. They're going to try to engage this Tiger. Actually, is that 2 Tigers in play? There is 2 Tigers now in play for the Axis. Yeah. So he's a little bit outgunned right now. I don't believe there's 2 76s in play. Second 76 is coming in play up on that northwest side, but not yet. They got constant flares
up. One Tiger
up.
lit up by a flare.
Yep.
So, I have an idea where one is, but that second one's MIA.
It is currently in favor of the Axis right now. Already halfway capped. 2 tanks, lots of infantry in play. You can see Postal pushing in up on this. Down he goes to Mr. Dukeman Bagel. And Salat pushing as well, but a lot more guys here for the Axis. They got a significant amount of cap, just a couple of guys, but I don't know what these guys are doing.
More than anything else.
Another satchel.
Another.
It just almost feels like a what do you call it when they do the when they do the fully challenge with the bunkers and the barbed wire and all that? It feels like it's a bunker buster. It really does. So many satchels. Just going back and forth in this little courtyard. AT shot, not getting any kills on the. Another satchel going off on the tents. My
Go ahead
goodness.
And peep F5.
F5?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Top warehouse with F5.
Yep, looking. That is a cap back in favor of the Axis. Let me do the graphic real quick. So now it's gonna be 3-2 in favor of the Axis here. Whew. F5. I'm here. Let's see. So So we got an 8 Chokarian and there we go. We got Kayanashi. Down goes Delete from WTH. KO pushing up. Long engagement. Kind of hard to see. You can see a Jeep out there in the distance. That's going to be for the Allies, though. Down goes KO to Mr. Dooman Bagel. Oh, my gosh. We got... So... You know, last time we did a charity match, they said screw doing, going for anything other than that. But, hey, we have a significant amount of pressure already going on to the next point. They're going to go back and forth here.
David Gary on front door. Access
Sure, well, I couldn't see it. There it is, right there. Out in the open. I thought it would have been in the warehouse, but it may be a sector issue. But guess what? Cap already in favor of the Axis, and guess what? There was no cap started by the Allies. No cap back, so we may see something start here. I think the Women Repellent U.S. Ranger trying to get a garrison up. Did they get that garrison up? Yes, they did. They got 3 garrisons up around the point here, so a significant amount. It'll be interesting to see. Do they pull off and try to hold second point? But, I mean, there's a significant amount of pressure right now in the for the Axis on farm.
You're literally looking at like a 2v6-man split on this point.
There's a lot of pressure from the Axis. We just saw another garrison
Axis
spawn.
just starts flooding in from garrison. Yes.
No one coming back for the Allies
Women
at all.
probably goes down.
I mean, 3 garrisons.
Allies get a garrison spawn.
They got a garrison spawn? Okay. There you go. But not much. Not much. This is bad.
One's already dead. One out.
They got... Oh, they're
screwed.
Yeah, they're screwed. They may get pushed back to first point here. This is absolutely devastating. We're not even 30 minutes into the match, and the Axis have a solid hold right now up on farm. Absolutely huge. Delete's gonna come in, try to get something done. This was not a lack of big spawn. Big spawn off the garrison. KO! Flooded it! Absolutely cleared that garrison. He's going to take it out. Bombing run coming around that garrison.
Baby, that's a motherfucking clip.
Did not get the garrison off that bombing run, by the way. They bombing run that warehouse. Did not get the garrison. They pinged the supplies, but didn't get the garrison. Absolutely devastating. Guys flooding in for the Allies, but it may not be quick enough. They get it back. They're getting back.
Let's go. Let's go with the defense, boys.
Really close. Really close. You can see here, XL dying to Digi Shadow. Delete. He's just going to hold this house just a little bit. Let's see if we can see. He's going to hold that stairwell. Holding that stairwell for his dear life. Down he goes. Delete. Oh my gosh, that was a kill. I don't know how he did that, but a little bit. And Dean goes down from Greyhounds to U.S. Ranger. They cleared up. It took them a bit. And the garrison is still up, by the way, for the Axis. So they can keep pushing, but it looks like they finally got some help. I mean, they were down to a quarter cap. But they got it back. They got it back in time. We'll take a look at the map here for a second. We can see here I gotta look at this. 276 is still on the map, on the third point, but they are surrounded by infantry here. Having to push back a little bit here. One in the open field. You can see Sergeant Pupa, Claro, and DC Fireman.
The moment you moved over, that
Precision!
had just ate that.
Precision! Did it hit anything? It did not hit anything. So Precision for the Allies not doing nothing. Tiger pushing in. AT shot on the side from Fortress. Normally a MG for ESBT. He's hurt bad with oh, he missed his shot too. Missed it. Fupa's gonna get out and try to rep here. Another hit on the front of the 76.
Fupa sniped off.
Oh my gosh, he's done. He's cooked. He's gone.
He's gone. Come on now.
Gotta back up in time. Down he goes. 76 blue. Tour up and Gary from WTH is going to take out that 76. That may be it. They lost. Other 76 bailed out in time. So he's going to go back. I can't. Where is he? Another garrison set up on the front line here for the Axis. Basically, so they're going to hold their front line here. Big spawn wave off an OP for the allies here. Covenant, Huzzah, Pollo Loco, IKEA, and Dash 30 all coming off of that, but they got guys to the north of them. Centurion goes down. Dash 30, the only one surviving off that OP, but the OP is still up.
Still up.
He's got to hold it. This is the only push they got right now.
He still doesn't know that Fluffy's right behind him waiting to get out.
Someone got him. Someone got him, so Dash 30 alone now in the woods.
It must have been Brazilian Noob up in the north.
So we got 2 Tigers. I think we may have 3. Do we have 2 or 3?
No, it's only 2. We'll pull back and.
Oh, there's Blue. Okay, so Blue's tank there. Yep. And then Siege. I don't know what V stands for, but that V crew. They got solid control right now.
Is it the Vanguard V or something else?
No.
No, it's not a Vanguard
it looks
V.
European. Looks European. Siege, Matty D, and Broman. I don't know who they are, but looks like they must have a garrison over here for the allies here. Yep, you can sure see it, but I think they're getting held down here. Pollo Loco hiding behind the garrison. We got Gibbs as well. Down goes you. Evo, sorry. Gibbs getting Evo. A little bit of a...
Oh,
I got another.
Right in front of him.
Holding that wide angle.
Pollo did say his W key broke before the match and he'll be exclusively camping.
No shot. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a reason why. What's up, Tenchi? Shout out to you. Yeah, it's been a while. So they've identified where this garrison is at here, up behind this warehouse. It is still up. Stewie takes it out. KO right next to the tank. Probably hiding for dear life a little bit here. So that may eliminate some of that front door push now. Get this ally crew a little bit of breathing room. They sure need it. They absolutely need it. That's Stewie manned by Ford and who else is in there? Sorry, golly, having trouble with the controls a little bit. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty. It's always snow. Is it always now or is it always snow? I don't know.
I think it's always now, but we call him Snow.
Oh, that's hilarious. So you can see here, Axis has decided that they're gonna. It looks like they've kind of gone for map control a little bit here. They've spread out to the midpoint basically. They lost that front door garrison. Now they're gonna kind of hold. You see, Covenant pushing up a little bit here. He's got Inchon to his north, Clownface to his east, and Salat to his southwest. So a little bit of a pickle. Gonna try to get some kills on his teammate Clownface. Gets him.
There we go.
Gets him. Salat from Greyhounds. Gets Covenant.
Salat's taking him out.
Obviously, a lot of history between a lot of these teams, so it's really fun to watch. Gang from Chimera MGing up on the warehouse. A little bit of a little bit of camping. Why not? Why not?
Blue. Problem is, there's not much to see through those woods. That black tree plus that white snow, everything looks the same.
Mm-hmm. Should change the name from "It's Always Now" to "It's Always White." All I can see is white.
Tigers.
One guy in the point, by the way. Kobu inside the point for the allies here. So
Fortress doing his Fortress things with an MG in a third and
of course. I mean, Fortress. I mean, he knows his spots, man. Absolutely knows his spots. I'm gonna take a second, just a brief second, just to remind you why we're here. And the reason why is because this is a charity match. He just stepped on a mine. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. He stepped on a mine while I was watching. This match is in support of a longtime member of the Hell Let Loose community who unfortunately passed away, General Jawbreaker, and we're supporting 2 of his favorite charities and causes. The Dorchester, I'm so sorry, Dorchester Paws and neutropenia, which is a condition that he suffered from. So if you are enjoying this match or you even just feel called to, we'd love to receive your donations in support of that. There's also, we'll get it posted here in a little bit, but there is also a GoFundMe for specifically for him if you feel inclined to donate in memory of General Jawbreaker. So, but with that in mind, we're gonna go back to the action here. Axis pushing up on this front line here, up on that northwest side, and so not a whole lot of red zone map control, unfortunately, for the Allies. I mean, clearly more in favor of the Axis. That reset really hurt the Allies off of that, but I mean, they're in better shape than they were before, though. It was looking really bad for the Axis. We thought maybe they would have to go back to first point. So, you know, Allies making a little bit of a comeback here. We'll see if they are able to go back and get some solid map control over that point, that third point. But St. Pepsi getting Widow from Helios, the comp lead from Helios. Lots of front door push right now from the Axis. You can see guys like Inchon, Clownface, Fluffy from WTH, Vignaldo from ESPT trying to push that front door.
You can really tell the significance of those fours covering right now, where they're all bunched up to a point where these guys, Athens, and them don't even see where they're at, but they know they're over there. So they're they're kind of at a stalemate right now, and they can't really push it real hard either way, because then it's just they're in an open field.
This is really interesting development. So a 76 has gone back to the second point. AT shot missing on the rear of him. We got a lot of guys starting for the Axis, starting to get in. He got a good, Vectorious got a good shot, but there's a turn. Comrade! Comrade! Zoro! Getting him! He's got a satchel. He goes down, though.
Dead.
Before the satchel can go off, that's huge. A tank engaged him, but I couldn't tell where the shots were coming in from. It felt like it was the southwest of him. Oh, I don't know why I was looking. I can't see the Axis tanks. We got Cadaver. Hillary Clinton going off face-to-face inside of this point. Valhalla, longtime ESPT player and content creator. Some of my favorite content in Hello Loose, by the way, coming from Valhalla. So,
yep.
Kayanashi just came in off that spawn. They get Kobu. Postal and Kayanashi coming in off a. It's got to be an OP. I don't see the OP, but there's got to be an OP right in there. Yeah. So, no cap pressure yet, but they got some internal pressure going on. You could see a Greyhound and a 76 coming in from that north side for the Allies. Cap pressure just started. Cap just started. Sansu is going to try to run in as the MG. Tank shot coming in. That's a long shot, but I don't know where from. I can't tell where this tank is shooting from. I just heard it. Long tank shots. Long tank shots.
Mm-hmm.
You could see this map spreads people out a little. There you go. You can see it. Look how far he's having to engage from, literally from the south side of the midpoint. He was getting good, decent shots though. Blue tore up in Gary.
Shooting over the entire valley of that sector there to hit into that point.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, it goes to show
that's the verticality we were talking about earlier. You can get those tank shots, but that valley lets that infantry thrive.
So good response by the Allies to get back in. Kayanashi still in that point. Cadaver as well. I'm not sure if they lost their OP or not, but every single time they do this, Axis get a little bit more map control. Eventually, it's going to box them in a little bit. These tanks just playing a little bit wide. So far, it's worked out for the Axis up there. I just heard a deflection. This Tiger engaging at long distances. It is crazy how long these engagements are. I mean, even from my perspective, I'm going to zoom in. Can't see it. Cannot see it at all.
There's no tank marker on it.
No.
We would be able to tell because it's Axis anyways.
So can't see it at all. So,
but he's definitely marked. That Tiger's definitely pinged.
Ginger Slushy, longtime glows. WTH guys in there. KO going down. You can see their repping. So we got a little bit of a tank engagement here. DC Fireman repping Sergeant Pupa's tank. We got a lot of pressure coming in from the southwest side from the Axis. They got a couple of guys from the north side as well. They're going to do a little bit of incursions. And I snuck a peek at KO's stream just for a second. There's an OP. There's an OP up on that northeast side. Valhalla Victoria's running from it. Yep.
P-strike coming in.
see that OP right there up. Yeah, that is. See if they get it. Misses.
Nope. It's
Miss.
the tree above them. Wow.
Did it get? It got the tree. Interesting.
It hit the tree. It would have definitely killed that 76 if that tree was not there. That's insane.
Interesting. So a little bit of northern pressure, and this defense has not been able to firmly get rid of it. To me, it seems like it's firmly OPs, not Garrison's, firmly OPs. I could be wrong about that, but I'll have to take a look whenever KO's map comes up. But it looks like it's, you know, and it's costing them every single time they do this. They lose map control, and you can see St. Pepsi and Cadaver pushing in up on that southwest side.
And Pepsi hugging the tree for dear life with confidence.
yeah.
Them over in the building. St. Pepsi goes down.
Yeah.
Inchon's still up.
Yeah, he's barely up. He's having a smoke. Ooh! Pistol shots. Gets Inchon with the pistol. Widow.
Let's go.
Absolutely beautiful. You can see Athens from Syndicate is in the match. Shout out to, I haven't seen any Syndicate guys other than Athens as far as I can recall. And we're seeing some pressure. Cadaver
takes down Sanzu.
Cadaver up in this point. I can hear, it sounds like a Stewie coax. Nope, that's a 76. Victorios with the satchel. Got the satchel on Fupa.
I don't think they know.
They gotta know. The problem is they got a guy outside.
They're
of the
backing
tank.
out like that as fast as they could.
Oh, he just ran into a tree. DC
Oh,
knows.
Fireman.
DC knows. Can he get
Fireman
it?
sees
Nope, he
it.
goes down.
Fireman goes down.
Victorio's holding it. Claro's gonna get out as well.
Tries.
I mean, I think it's too late by now.
And they're
Fupa's the
allowed.
last
It's
one
allowed.
alive. Can he get it? I think it's too late. Yeah, it's too late. 76 and go down. Victorio's getting that tank. And just like that, cap control starting to go in favor of the Axis. We look at the Gary situation right now. It's still 2 garrisons up. They actually got 2 garrisons up in the red, but right now they are losing the point. Lots of guys up on this the south side of farm in the red, but they're going to have to book it back a little bit now. Guys have gotten in between them. Guys have come in from the north.
They're just crashing in.
Yeah. Supplies coming in on the
They
north
full
side for the
control
Allies.
that barn on the south side of the point.
Yeah, just, I mean, they continue to come in from, I mean, basically, what's interesting is that for the Allies, they've pushed further south than where the Axis are pushing in from on their second point. So, I mean, this is where they, kind of use it a little bit to your advantage, collapse down a little bit, see if you can get that garrison up on that map edge. But right now, they got to worry more about this cap than anything else, and it's not a whole lot of guys. They just got to get guys into the circle.
Mm-hmm.
And literally in the circle, just one guy, you get a couple more. I think cap progress, yep, just like that. Cap progress back in favor of the Allies now. So far, this is kind of turned into a little bit of a defensive struggle. They just, every single time that the Allies try to get any type of push, and the pushes have been extremely wide, which just may be a part of the nature of this map. Goes to show, man, if you don't maintain any type of pressure on the third point, you may get pushed back and not have really any chance to go and push.
Took full control of those forests and those trenches to the east side of that midpoint, and then Allies like, all right, cool, we're just gonna go around them, and all they did was they moved west.
Yeah.
Or the Axis just moved in and crashed in.
Yep.
So that's why you have this whole tangent of Axis in between Allies forces.
You can see here Baker squad with
Tiger's
Chosen
pushing up with them.
Where's that at? Where's the Tiger at?
To the left side of the barn.
Left side of the barn.
Right there. Left.
Yep. Sorry, it took me a second there. Yep, Tiger's pushing in. It's going to turn really interesting real quick, because if you look at the map, so infantry pushing in from the south side of that barn, and then on top of it, that garrison for the Allies just went red, but there is some infantry from Chad specifically that have pushed in. There's actually a supply drop up in the southwest side of road to Elsonbourne Ridge. So if they can start procs capture. I mean, maybe get a little bit of pressure off, but right now, I mean, they got to start it now if they're going to do that because this Tiger is just pushed in.
Oh no, that Tiger knows that he's infantry south of him. He's just looking for angles going north.
Yeah.
Chosen due south, hasn't pinged.
No AT that though. No AT. Sorry on it. Yeah, they just pinged it. They just pinged it, so they know it's here now. But Kobu north of him, but wrong angle. Kind of unfortunate that there is no RD.
Still in point. Cadaver's getting to this point and just living it up.
Yeah, he's been living there, dude. Sanzu Valhalla coming in from the north side. Here we go. Greyhound, Fupa and Claro. Yeah, 2-man Greyhounds.
Cadaver's still clear. Greyhound on the move.
Pushing him. I'm curious if he's going to try to get on the rear of this Tiger. Oh, the Tiger knows. The Tiger knows. Down he goes before he even gets a shot postal. Getting the Greyhound.
Where's the barn? That was a nice shot.
Yeah.
Athens, AT, south side of the Tiger. He's really close.
Probably going to take him. Yeah, one rocket down. He's going to get turned. Good turn. But Widow coming in.
Widow with a satchel.
With the satchel. Boom!
Takes out Widow. Athens
beautiful movement by this tank. Oh my gosh. Down he goes. A Digi Shadow cover in his rear. And a Mr. Dooman Bagel picking up the revenge kill. Tiger is hurt, but he's still up.
Flynn Rider on the south side in the trees coming in.
But down he goes. St. Pepsi, Incheon. So they've pushed out now. Basically, they've forced the Axis to push a little bit further south. Yeah, Widow. Widow now. But he's on the wrong side, and he knows it.
He's on that front side.
Athens AT as well, but yeah, he's on that front side, but no angle. So the Allies have gone back to firm control over this midpoint. Cadaver and KO still having. I mean, you can see KO being.
These boys are sitting here changing the wallpaper on these fucking buildings,
I know.
They're just getting in there and just sitting in there and waiting.
Cadaver did go down though.
But Kanachi's back up.
We're going to take a second. We'll go a little bit of a wide view a little bit here, see if we can see what's going on. You can see some pressure.
The contingent that they had is now gone.
Yeah.
They've got pushed back through these trees and these trenches. Still not much pressure on midpoint.
Yeah, no pressure at all. There's some guys up on the north side. U.S. Ranger with the broken shift key. I mean, he's down he goes though, Bob. Nice. Oh, it gives with a shot on the rear of this second Tiger that's been playing far. Got a good hit. He may be out of ammo though. That Tiger's gonna book it. And down that dude goes. Habanero and deletes. Tracking him.
Still trying to keep him pinged. They see him though.
He's gonna book it. He's gonna get out. Do not blame him at all. So
no, that Tiger's too valuable to sit there and die.
So looking at it, so they've pushed
light tank on the left side of that Tiger. I don't think he knows he's there.
Let's take a look here. Tiger's gun is rotated. Oh no, they saw it. They saw it. He's got to move. He's got to rotate really quick here. The Garrison right in front of him too. He dies right next to the Garrison. Oh my goodness.
My bad. He hit the rock 2 feet from the Garrison. That's hilarious.
That would have been crazy if he'd gotten the Garrison though before he died. I think that would have been.
But they do have a vehicle rep station that Tiger's retreating to.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Nice placement. So push on that north side.
Kanachi, they have identified there as an OP right next to him. Kanachi goes down. That OP is toast.
Gone.
IKEA taking it out. Yeah. So I can't taking it out. So they're starting to play a little bit more proby, and I think that's a smart call here. They gotta get some type of semblance of map control.
Allies has kind of forced them into it because Allies look at their map control on that point now. They're not all spread out going for access.
Right.
They've actually solidified point, solidified north side, and created a line.
Yeah.
Moving south.
Yep. They just gotta push this line up. Right now there's in C and D4. They do not have control. It's tough though.
Not at
you
all.
look at C and D4, it's open. It's extremely open. So here's the challenge from the Allies. How do you make that jump? And that's part of this map.
That's the roughest thing.
That's a rough.
You have forest to forest. If you're not in the forest, you're in open field.
Boom! I
Or
don't
you're
know what
getting
tank shot just took out 3 or 4.
It's that Tiger on that far left
XL
side with that vehicle rep.
XL crapping his pants a little bit. Plants Poppy as well.
See, now it's impossible to hit that northern side with this Tiger planted right here.
Yeah, but he can just hold that angle. I mean, do infantry control here. No tanks. I
The
think
problem is he's really close to that forest that they
Yeah.
just lost control on.
And the Allies are in a really tough spot right now. They just spawned ahead.
Precision.
Did they
On
take it out?
Tiger. Precision.
Got
took
the
out
repair
vehicle
station.
rep.
Did not get the tank. Claro AT goes down. So no repair station. They are going to have to rep by hand now. And guess what? A 76 is now rolling out of left HQ. Two-man.
Hopefully
Two-man
they'll contain
76.
that Tiger.
Struggling with fuel a little bit here. So that is a little bit of a rough situation for the Allies. But tank battles.
Evo and Fortress is pushed up behind that Tiger. Try and help with the infantry.
Yeah.
Fortress staying back with his MG.
Curious what kind of angle he's got from that position.
It's rough, dude.
It's rough,
I'm telling
right?
you, those trees are terrible.
But he's patient. He's patient though.
He's looking for anything that moves.
So actually, their support down. It looks like they're gonna try to rebuild the. I'm sorry. I know that was on purpose, but Evo just TK'd the support dude. Love
So
it.
just having swap engineer to get another vehicle.
Yeah. They're gonna get a repair station up, which really smart call, really disciplined. Love it. Right next to the garrison, that doesn't hurt either. Doesn't hurt either. You know, you can get guys up real quick next to it, you know. But he's got a lot of infantry north of him. Just the problem for the Allies is pushing this space here. We're gonna rotate a little bit. There is a tank more due south. Tiger.
I will say, in my experience, these are two worst points to be fighting on because they're just so hard to get in and actually, take care of them. Because there's either open field that you're launching off on access into this point, or the exact opposite problem on the other point for the Allies. You're kind of stuck with playing trees to trees until you're in an open field, and then you have to still make a point.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I remember now the things about casting, and one of them is my voice going out. So we're already there. We got about 42 minutes left in this match, so lots of match to be played here. And so far right now, Axis and solid lead right now. But I think that could change at any point. You see honestly, if I'm women repellent, I may do the pubby thing. Try to go airhead back corner up on third point. I mean, it kind of depends.
They did have a OP up there, and it was clean.
Oh
as
my
can
gosh!
be until
Hey,
they took it out
you
finally.
know what I just said about airhead? Maybe don't need it. Brazilian Nuba Duba, recon.
Brazilian noob did have an OP back there for the
Well,
longest time.
he's recon. He's
just waiting on it.
Do they have a?
They had one.
They have
where that
supplies.
Fox OP.
Yeah,
where
they do.
Fox OP.
yeah.
Brazilian noobs had that for the past 30 minutes. He's not been using it. He's just been waiting.
Yeah, no one running
Or right
back.
time.
No one running back either. They just dropped supplies in the point, but here we go.
They get the carry down
Landcloud
point.
running from the south.
I don't think they have the carry on point.
Landcloud running in. I don't think Noob saw the supplies drop. The supplies dropped right into that truck carcass. It's actually kind of a perfect spot, you know?
Yeah,
Kind of looked like it's part of the map, you know?
just a little. Dead ordnance inside of the back side of a carcass.
We got some really aggressive infantry play right now, pushing up on the rear of this Tiger. Oh my goodness. Did he just get shot at? I don't know where it's from.
That sounded like a tank round.
It did.
From where he's at, he's
been marked. Did he hit
Remember,
something?
they
He
could
did.
be
He
8
hit
or
the
900.
tank. Oh, they barely
Ooh,
missed. They're
that's
playing some
I'm like,
real tight
dang.
angles here. Oh my goodness, he may get this. Missed. You better back up in time.
Jin Wolf here, or Jenna Wolf is waiting for someone to jump out for reps. He's waiting to kill someone.
Oh, there's 2 tigers in play.
Comrade of them jumped
2
out.
on 1. It's a 2-on-1 situation
They're
here.
trying to do a 2-man reps while in contact. Oh, it fails. 76 goes
Yeah,
down.
down
2 crew
he
members still
goes.
running away.
Down he goes. This is another really bad tank loss for the Allies here. I mean, he was in the open. I mean, this is where it's tough. He was playing in the open, and he just got 2'd up by 2 tigers. And now it's going to be all Greyhound pushing in, though. Greyhound pushing in. No, Puma. I'm sorry, Puma. Solo Puma ran by critical. Really tough for the Allies in terms of tanking, but they're holding strong infantry-wise. Still holding it together.
It's just whoever this V group is that are just dominating the tanking right now.
What is it?
They have little to no support from the other armor piece, but it's just enough support to where they're capitalizing.
Take a look on that that west side on midpoint, dude. Allies got a huge push going.
Let's take a look here.
I just saw it on flare.
It's eliminated. I don't see it.
It's already gone.
A bunch of guys from the Axis just pushed in. They got a garrison right there, up on that
No,
southwest side.
no. C4 side.
Oh, C.
midpoint.
Oh, okay. C4 side. Yeah. So I mean, this feels a lot like Dugout Foy, right here.
Yes.
And this is absolutely brutal.
Yes. Their only
What a
option
rocket
now is
shot.
literally to crash into those forests right there.
That's a little long, though. Another rocket shot. I'm kind of curious. That long shot again.
I
Tiger's
think
now
he's trying
having
to
to
hit
come back
Fortress.
in.
He's just missing it.
Yeah. Oh, or gang maybe. Gang on top of this warehouse.
Maybe. He's
So-
like just needle and thread right in between them.
So the Allies have forced their Tiger to come back into the picture.
On midpoint.
Yeah, on midpoint. Is that an AT gun? I think that's gonna be an AT gun. Yeah, AT gun. Bob 9008.
Beautiful.
It's a great spot. He probably can see the garrison. Honestly, the garrison was here. It's gone now. So I think the AT gun did take out the garrison. It's a great angle. It's absolutely a beautiful
It really
spot to
is.
put it.
It's almost like he's hidden just for a perfect thing. Sorrow's over here taking little pot shots to try and help support with the infantry. U.S. Rangers just sitting there trying to figure out what to do.
He's got angles on these guys too. Just a decent amount of cover right there. They're trying to hold to it.
I believe
but-
that's an OP.
Yeah. Texas Show's almost taking out his own dude with an AT shot. 76 right here. You can see DC Fireman Claro and Sergeant Poopa. Sorry, have taken up position. They're going to play a little bit longer, play a little
Someone
bit
plays the
wide.
blueprint for weapons.
They have one
vehicle
right
repair
here.
there.
So there's 2 different repair station spots, basically, I guess. So Allies taking a little bit more of the initiative now. They have pushed everyone out of the red, basically.
They finally had that midpoint
Or blue,
pressure
sorry.
to made them fall back.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. If you're not in a tank, do something else, is what Sergeant Poopa said. They're really having to manage their fuel right now. They've been losing these tank engagements, so I mean,
Just been hemorrhaging.
Allies
still on
need
the
to
south
win.
side.
They need a win here on the tank engagements. They have marked this Tiger, so we may start seeing long-term engagements.
He did get a couple hits, but he's repping up.
Yeah. The tank right now is
AT
stationed.
gun on the left side just went down. So they finally got that guy got. But they're building up another AT gun right behind, it looks like.
Yeah. Stewart is now coming into play to the northeast in the blue zone for the Allies. So they've condensed down a little bit more. They've reacted really well to this northern pressure. But the Allies are making a little bit of ground. They hadn't made it across to the wall, which is kind of the next staging point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go a little bit wide. Give me 1 second. I get some water, my man.
Fortress is still hitting these guys on this half wall, way in that 3-story though, where Mr. Dude just went down. Ooh, Flynn Rider's kind of stuck in his spot because that MG in that 3-story just has full clearance of that lane.
Yep.
They need him to move over a little bit. Problem is, look at the Axis is waiting for a move on Pignaldo.
They're
U.S. Ranger picks up Pilnago, hopefully see him, take him out, and that's not good.
Patient, very patient, very patient. I mean, holding that open field, I mean, it's kind of what you have to do at this point. Good old Peach spawned up for the Allies, but Moonfell already going down.
They already have it keyed in with, yep. U.S. Rangers trying to move it down a little bit.
What a squad leader, U.S. Ranger trying to move that OP, but I mean, he's in a
slowly
tough
but
spot.
surely.
Stewie coming into play a little bit here, but there is a Tiger to the south of him, so he's got to be really careful here. Let's see if we can get a view on this Tiger. Last time, yeah, it's still here at this corner. He is pushing up a little bit.
He's still kind of closed in by that 76 on the north side.
Playing footsie a little bit. You can see the angle he's having to take right here. Really, really tight angle. Literally shooting through this. Yeah, there you go.
Range
Moving up
silo.
just a little bit. Got hit.
And hit.
Got a hit on the turret, but he's got a repair station.
By the vehicle rep.
Oh my gosh. So he got a hit back. Second hit, repair station. Missed the shot. He missed the shot. He's moving back. Can they get the shot before it goes down? Does not move it back. Yeah. So
this Tiger's pinned with that 76, and they're both just playing, footsie with each other.
It may allow
Stewie
this.
has a little bit more opening area to come in to play. Just where did he go though?
Something just
Maybe
went
that's
down.
him dead. Yep.
Yeah, not sure what the play was with that, but it's gonna cost him a Stewie in the process. And normally I'd be like, hey, it's a Stewie, but at this
when
point
their
in time,
crewman jumped out and he's now stationed inside the 3-story for some reason. Okay.
Well, maybe that was the play. Maybe maybe
one guy
the armored transport vehicle. It was an armored transport vehicle.
And he's just hiding in the corner there.
Let's take a look inside here. He's got his pistol out to try to hold his
ready.
own.
I
say that. That is really not a bad idea. You get a guy in the cap circle. I mean, you don't have to kill
Fortress
anyone.
is going to come up not knowing anything. Fortress is going to go down. Give that OP a breathing room.
Oh my gosh.
US Ranger
That might be exactly the play here too. He's going to MG and.
That has to be.
Axis has.
Oh my gosh, they're right next to each other. They're right next to each other. He didn't see him. Down he goes.
He's dead.
He had a chance to get him too.
Commander took him out though.
Oh my gosh, what a wild play by the commander, getting him through the window. Beautiful play. In the process, more guys. They're kind of stuck here at this OP spot, but they're laying down, dude. Oh my gosh, so hard to watch. Dude, I hate to be in that sitch. Absolutely hate to be in that situation right there. A decent amount of pressure coming in from the woods.
They're starting to learn that these woods are critical.
Yeah.
Because you have that heavily wooded area where you can't fight more than 50 meters in front of you, and then you have trenches. Take your pick. That's the only way you can get on the east side.
Spawn wave. Pollo Loco -30 off that OP tank overwatching. Was it a tank or AT gun?
AT gun.
Yeah. Shock and Art.
B&T boys right there.
B&T boys, yeah. See, can they get shots on these guys here? I want to see if they get a kill at all. Big OP spawn.
If they do have visuals, they're gonna have an elevation issue just because that's the trench heavy area, and they have those snow drifts that don't help it at all.
Yeah, absolutely. POI dependent map, man. That's what I'm getting from this. POI dependence, and I mean, like, like go know where the cover spots are and control them. You have to, absolutely have to. And the Axis are doing a really good job of covering that to the north. I mean, they have held them out of the, I mean, basically almost out of the red. I mean, these guys are barely in the blue right now, and they ain't moving. They're really not moving. So they've focused mainly on the midpoint, both on the west side and in the center. Covenant's a lot right next to each other. Covenant getting one. Got two. Got Nacho. AT shot to his left. I think that was a friendly AT shot.
I think that was friendly AT, yep.
Oh my gosh, got another Covenant just going off right now.
Covenant being confident. What are you talking about?
Covenant being confident. Love it. Love it. 30 minutes left in the match still. A good amount of time for the Allies to make something happen, but...
Ooh, those MGs get... Oh, and he immediately denied. Covenant goes down.
I'm hearing a Tiger. Tiger in play now.
There it
Siege,
is.
Matty D, and Broman. And you can see that's where that AT gun is right there.
Yep.
Arc and Shock. He's aiming right
He's
at
looking
him,
for
too.
him. He doesn't quite see him yet.
Yeah, I think it's just too much foliage.
Yep. Problem is, does the AT gun know? They had to.
Short shot, it looked like. Down he goes. Got
AT
him.
gun going.
Got him. Good play by that Tiger, so. Seeing a good amount of pressure now in these woods for the Allies. They have moved up some. Still got a bit of ways to go. Habanero flying through the floor of the map.
So that northern push is getting less and less, promising.
I mean, and honestly, at this point, for Moonfell and the boys, like, I think you just kind of have to hold a little bit. Try to, take some pressure off and see if your guys can get to the east side. Honey Badger crawling his way, but Twin, Moon, and Flynn all holding up right here. I mean, when you have Fortress covering that angle like he's doing, I mean, there's just
Rough.
not much.
It's so rough.
Penny, you tell Fortress to have a little bit of charity on these guys. Honey Badger trying to clear this OP. Gets two.
There's OP.
Moonfell's still up, though.
Moonfell's
Down goes
down.
Honey Badger. Moonfell, the squad leader, is still up. No OP. I don't think. Yeah, so he's going to have to try to get no OP.
He lost OP.
If he can move into the woods a little bit, he just got it up. So if they can get into the depression, they may have a shot. Because, I mean, you can see here.
Fortress has a good eyesight of down that little trail, but in between, there's not much.
Right. Well, I say that.
He
so
has that
you got it. So you can see the angle. They got to move further southeast in order to get out of view of that. I mean, I say that. You got to move really far south. That window has just beautiful coverage.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, what just happened? Spawn wave on the south side! It's a Gary! It's a Gary!
That's insane. Let's fucking go.
Oh my gosh, Cap! In favor! Did they get the garrison up on the southwest side? Spooky's moving. He knows. He knows. The garrison's here on the southwest side. Spooky's got to move quick.
Spooky was the AT.
He's got to move quick here. Tiger! XL on the south side of him. They're rotating.
Oh,
Big spawn wave! XL going down. Tiger rotating. Oh my gosh, they have firm control now.
What was that? Was that an airhead or
a garrison? It was a garrison.
It was a supply truck that came.
Supply truck that came in. Oh my gosh! What a flip! What a flip! Tiger gets hit on the rear, Flynn Rider. He's still got his butt
going on that.
Deflection by XL. 3AT guys chasing him! Oh my goodness! Someone get him! Ah!
Oof. Flynn Rider's still up though, but now he has the front
So
side,
it's
the north
cover!
side.
And they're not gonna be able to
Habanero
get
there
it
with an OP,
yet.
that's my guy
South
get
side
burned.
gang. Centurion inch on. MJ.
They see the
MJ!
Gary.
Matt, can he get him? Gets him. They're holding their own. They're holding the garrison. Inch on. Inch on trying to push, but it's open field, man. It is open field. He's
Matt goes
fragging.
down.
Bomb and run coming in. Gets no one except the one Axis guy, Covenant. It misses Covenant.
Confidence in that little
Two
shed.
tanks. Two tanks now in play for the Axis here on the south side.
Inch on that Gary. Gary's
He's
locked
on
down.
it.
It's
He's
going
on
down.
it. He's on it.
Dick Goose better do something.
Can he get there
Come
in
on,
time?
No.
Did not get it. This is huge,
There
though.
goes
I mean,
that
this is
push.
they're not Allies are not out of this yet. They has
No.
now they're able to push a little bit of a front door here. You can see here they put back off that OP. They got to get in quick though. Bombing run now. A little bit too late for the Allies, but not really gonna get anyone. They still have cap progress. It's just not in favor right now. Contested point on second. This is absolutely critical moment for the Allies. They've just gambled. They lost that garrison. Still guys up. Habanero, squad leader, still up. Does he have an OP?
Last I checked that.
There's an OP
Tiger
on the
blew
south
up his
side.
OP. He's probably waiting for OP.
Down he
cooldown,
goes.
And he goes down. Way to go, Fignaldo. Widow still up.
But they got that OP still up. There's an OP up on the south side, and it is a regular infantry OP here.
Centurion and from Chimera coming up from the south side to clean up whatever's left. Tobu and Excel and Confident and Widow are all still down there trying to defend their own ground. Gibbs on
Keep,
top of the barn
F3
shooting
north
south.
of Fairhill Farm.
Got it. Oh, what? So F3 north of Fairhill Farm. We'll take a look here.
Ooh.
Got a bit of an OP going on here.
Bruce
OP
Willis
push,
way back
Digi
in the
Shadow. He
back,
just got it.
OP.
That's not no. He just came from something other than an OP because he just put an OP down.
You have any or Axis recon even further north, so they might have a Gary up with those boys.
Sorrow pushing in. Dadbot holding the point. Cap progress has just started with one man in the point. It's gonna be enough to bring some guys back.
With
Yeah,
Elite.
with Delete. Yeah. Choco and Dadbot still there. He stepped on the mine. Oh my gosh.
Oh, hate to see it. Hate to see it.
Sorrow
Mines are the worst.
stepping on a
best at the
mine.
same time. Still Digi Shadow
Yeah,
up here.
but
on
they
the
got
left
spawns
side.
here. They have
Yeah, they still have
spawns.
stuff falling in.
Is that a Gary? It is a Gary. Gone.
Gary down.
And this is exactly what the Axis needed to do right off of that because, oh, I say that. There was a bit of a cap progress on road just for a split second. Habanero is still in the thick of this, man.
Yep.
They are pulling a lot of Axis off here. And look at this push on this east side. 76 in
They're
play
not
as
ready
well.
for it.
Boopa ready to make his revenge. Second 76 as well. 276 is pushing in on the north side of the point.
Beautiful.
Tiger on the south side. He's right on the,
Still
on the
going
third
out
story.
after
No one's in the third
infantry.
story. This is their chance here. There's a bit of a chance.
Habanero's OP's wiped. Oh, Habanero's out.
Oh, this is not two. 376s. I hear something. Precision? Nope. Supplies. Supplies dropping for the Axis. But three, not two. 376s have pushed
Not much
in. Where's that
infantry
third
support
one?
right now.
Where's that third one?
Third one's by
Yeah.
3-story.
Yep.
3-story on
This
the
is
main road
absolutely
and the
huge.
backside.
Everyone for the Allies need to be getting in on this. Half cap. 22 minutes left in the match.
176
One goes down.
to the Tiger.
He pushed up on that road. Beautiful kill by WTH tank crew. Precision. Precision.
Where from?
On who?
Ooh.
Hurt,
Swing and a
but,
miss.
hurt but not killed. They're getting in. Cap progress is starting
They're
on
getting
second,
the
but
fuck
there
out.
is Cap progress still on third. Cap, I mean, this is a
DC
Cap
Fireman
race.
jumps out and reps in a weird spot, but he knows he has to get it up. Gary
Oh.
marked for allies.
Yeah, this 76 knows there's a Tiger up on this west side. In the open, too. This is not a good spot at all for this Tiger, but, I mean, he may have the advantage. It's tough to tell.
76 is
So many
much- not
trees,
a
so
much
many
better
foliage,
spot.
you know?
If the Axis has that Tiger, that 76 ping, that Tiger's going to dominate. That's what's going to change this.
Tiger rolling
Tiger on
in. He
the
may
south
have
side
a...
moving.
There's a bit
Fireman
of his
goes down.
rear. Oh my goodness. So he pushes
This
up
thing's
just a
still
little bit.
hurt.
He's hurt. Cap progress is stopped for the Allies. Big spawn wave in the middle.
Spawn wave and Gary.
Tank just went down. I think that's a... No?
Nope.
Heard an explosion.
They're
Deflection.
hitting each other.
Oh my gosh. Can they make this tank kill count?
Tiger is still rolling in through the middle of that point
Got
on
him!
the left side. Tiger goes
They
down.
finally got him.
Sudden Fupa's
And
tank
guess what? And gets the
getting
just
worse and worse positioning.
I know, and he's got that Tiger just... I mean, they know he's
That
there.
Tiger's hunting him.
The rep and Fupa in. But here's
When
the
Fupa
thing,
might go
2
down
on
to
1. Is it
three.
2 on 1 right now? Big spawn waves in the center. That Garrison saving the day for the Axis up on
Still
this midpoint.
unseen by the allies.
So Comrade's going to stay on the back of this tank. He's going to try to do a little bit of a rep play here. Now, a second Tiger has just rolled in for the Axis.
From the backside.
Yeah. It's got a little bit messy up in this midpoint here. Commandant in the building. Moon fell as well. Goes down to Big Naldo.
You're missing. Where's these allies infantry at? I know they fell back for a point, but now they need to get back on offense.
I think they're all relegated to OP spawns. Oh no, there is a clean. I can't believe it. Clean garrison just north of the point for the Allies in the red.
All because we got Fortress out the dang window.
Oh, it just.
Oh,
Yeah.
now it's locked.
It's locked. But it was open, and there's lots of OPs. Still lots of OPs up. Cap. Oh my gosh, I gotta go back now. Cap progress right now in favor on the second point. It's just procs. Oh my
Looks
gosh,
like
it's
it.
trading. It's trading progress.
3v3. It's
Trade progress.
3v3.
There you go.
No one in hard cap.
Can they push this Garrison IKEA really close? Digi
Does
Shadow
IKEA
not
know it's
look
there?
in! Spawn wave,
Oh,
spawn
spawn
wave!
wave.
3! IKEA gets 3! Honey Badger the only one still up! He's gonna hold it! There he goes!
Let's go.
IKEA pushing on the
Now
Garrison!
goes Gary.
Oh my gosh! Three-story!
Gary
He
goes
got
down.
it! He got it! Tiger pushing up on the
Let's
west
go,
side!
IKEA.
Oh my gosh! And they got people on the south side! 2 Tigers on the west side! Trying to push up on these 76s!
76
still
middle
up.
point. Is it still 2 76s or one go down?
2 are still up. Deflections
2
on
of
both
them.
of
One
them.
deflection.
Claro in 1. Comrade in another. He's got an angle. 76 got an angle on that Tiger. He's toast. He's done. Misses. Can he get it? Can he get it? Can he get it? He got him.
Ooh.
After losing all the tank engagements going into this.
There's still one
Allies
Tiger on the
are
north side of that
winning.
tit, though.
Allies making this count. There's a long...
Comrade Grimm's looking for that last tank.
Something just went down. 76 long side just went down to the Tiger. But he's hurt. He's hurt bad. 276 is still on this point. 3/4 cap. Axis coming in from the south side of the point. But look at the push for the Allies on the
Look
southeast
at him
side.
flooding in on the southeast side. Get rid of those spawns.
17
Take away
minutes
their launch
left.
position.
You can see them pushing that line. This is going to be a cap. Allies.
Let's go. Woo.
Oh my gosh.
That was hard fought. That
Hard
they needed that.
fought. And they're in firm control too. Tiger
17
gets
minutes
it
left.
down
Can they hold it?
again!
Tiger goes down. Let's go, Allies. Get
I mean,
these
it couldn't
freaking
have been a-
Tigers off the map.
It couldn't have been a better time for these Allies to win the tank engagements, and they sure did. What a beautiful push Beautiful pressure. Still guys from the Axis, though. This is not over yet. Allies need to solidify. They need to solidify. They got a lot of
No
guys
Gary on
outside the
point or
sector. Whoops. They got a lot of guys outside the sector right now. Including guys on AA. So, I mean, if they start cap progress, this make it really tough.
Progress.
Yeah.
Oof.
Really, really tough spot. A lot of clutch moments for the Allies in that whole thing. 76 is wrapped around. Claro, Sergeant Poopa. They've won all these tank engagements, and now they know they can. Oh, I said they can run free, but look at that. They just got hit by a Tiger right in front of him. Down it goes.
Oh, no, Tiger goes, or 76 goes down.
So they just, I mean, that's that. Well, we got a contested point on 4th here. Let's take a look here. Sanzu up on this point. They contested just for a moment. Just for
Axis
a moment.
was redeployed there to try and cement ground, but then they all got bored and walked off.
Oh, north side. Axis got a bit of a somewhat of an OP push here. Yep. So, literally trading position
That's been
here.
a special spot for OP right there.
Yeah, it's a popular spot for sure. But it's just there's a carcass there, kind of.
There's a carcass.
There's a carcass there a little bit, you know. Right now, Allies with 50.
Still in this point.
They're still in, but Allies have a lot of guys. A lot of guys still in this point. There is 176 left, though. It's, basically, I think it's 1v1 right now, tank-wise.
I believe
left.
so.
The Tiger is pushing
There's
up.
that Tiger
Arrowhead. That is it. Yeah, that is Axis.
Axis Airhead.
It'll be interesting to see.
Does
Do they follow it up?
Does XL see it?
There's a lot of guys surrounding this Airhead for the Axis. Axis getting one, though. He's got to push it. He's got to push it. He's got to push it. He smoked it. He's on it. This is absolutely
Fortress,
huge.
can you get him?
Got it.
Let's go.
XL with the clutch play from Helios. 76 in that process did go down. Tiger is up. Tiger is still up. So he's killed 2.
Fresh and clean paint on him. No damage.
And now it's become a battle on the east and west side of this point. 14 minutes
Just like the
left.
opener.
Solidify point, Allies. Solidify point, because the Axes are coming in, and they're coming in hard. They did get that Airhead, though. Absolutely critical. Let's look at the Gary situation right now. The Gary is warm on a road to Elsenborn. They got a Gary on the east side, and they got a Gary kind of front door on AA. Supplies are going to come in on that northwest side, so they're going to try to solidify that line with that garrison being locked on the point.
Going back there trying to clear out that OP.
Where is this garrison at? It's warm. Oh, it's in the tent. It's in the tent. I think. I can't tell, but it's warm. It's warm for sure. Chosen, take it out. One guy, bomber run coming in from the north side of the point. Not a whole lot of guys there, though. I say that it's gonna get 3 or 4. Chosen staying alive. Flynn goes down. If they'd done that like a minute earlier, that would have been clutch. Lots of guys still from the southwest side. The Allies have, they've put a lot of their focus up on the southeast side, but Axis. I mean, this is the push point, right? Like this
Axis
is
just holding that west side where they have
there's
all
so
the
much
foliage
cover.
and all the ways to go in. Yeah.
There's so much cover. You got to, and they're
2
not.
Tigers now.
Yeah, and as a result of this, the Allies are going to lose cap progress right now. All that work, all that beautiful play, if they don't get solid control, it's going to go to waste. A bomb and run up on this southwest side, there's just no one there. I don't know if they saw the garrison. I don't know. I don't think so.
That was a stretch on that bombing run.
Real stretch. Nope, the garrison's right
There's
there. You can see the Gary completely missing. Cap progress almost halfway. The Allies pushing back in from the east side, but 3-story is about to go under control of the Axis. Beautiful tank shot up on the point. Tigers really playing it. 76, you just see a 76 rolling into play on that north side as well. But he's in the open, pushing that. The Tiger's literally... No, those are 2 carcasses. One
right
Tiger
there.
here. I'm not sure where that other Tiger is at.
He was on the northern side.
I don't know where
Did
he's
he go
at.
down?
I don't know. Satchel on the building. No one goes down, but it seems to be the recurring theme on this point. Satchel, Satchel, Satchel. Lots of guys on the southeast side for the Allies pushing in. Not a bad play
Ooh, that's
here.
a big spawn.
Yeah, big spawn. Still going in favor of the Axis. They may get this back. No! Big spawn! Big spawn here. Garrison, repair station, the works.
76 shoves it near that repair station as he should.
Yeah, and I don't see this Tiger. He's launching shots. Oh, there he is. You can see.
Yep.
I'm gonna pan it to where you can see that Tiger on the left side of your screen and the 76 on the right side of the screen. I don't think they necessarily see each other, but surely the 70. No, there's
76
Satchel.
is looking. 76
He's
is
looking
hunting
for
him.
sure. He's hunting. No. Tiger's pushing up, aiming a little bit
Another
towards that
spawn on
76.
Gary. They have an MG or some shooting spawns off like Gary. They know the Axis knows that Allies Gary's there. Tiger being aggressive. 76 pulling back.
Missed. 76 just missed on him. Greyhound coming in as well. Cap progress going back in favor of the Allies. Big OP spawn wave up on the east side of the tank.
Arrow locking out Gary. Tiger's going hard and heavy. Oh,
He's pushing it.
Miss!
Miss! We're seeing lots of misses. This foliage is throwing a lot of people off on this.
It's the foliage and the elevation that you get every 10 feet on this map.
Yeah.
And every
Widow,
like,
Widow. He gets a shot, but Widow pushing in with a satchel. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. It's just that. Down it goes. 76 wins. 76 winning. Satchel off on the main building. Infantry pushing in on the west side for the Axis. Widow. Down it goes.
I like
TK.
Gary
I think
up
he
on
just
point.
got TK'd. I'm hearing strafing run coming in. We'll take a look at the map real quick. Gary Warm on the east side. No garrison now on front door. There is no push on front door. Everyone understands. Third point is it's the mission right now. So right now, as it stands right now, the Allies, they have 7 minutes to hold this with reinforce. And they probably used a reinforce earlier. I didn't see it for sure. And the Allies are just going to throw whatever tanks are available right now. We saw a Greyhound in there earlier. Now the medium is in as well. Greyhound is down, but the medium now is in play, a full crewed medium. And I don't know what the situation is for the Axis, but they've been losing. They've been hemorrhaging tanks. Both sides really have been hemorrhaging tanks. There is a tank mark. Tiger is in play. Another Tiger is coming to play. That V crew is coming in. Not in sight of the 76 yet. I saw way out in the distance an explosion. I'm not sure what that was. Big spawn wave west side. Neither team able to eliminate the close spawns yet. I think there's a garrison still up on the point on that east side of that building. It sure is. OPs are warm.
Yeah,
Tiger has got infantry all around him. It may cost him here. Oh my gosh. Where is that 76? I think that's the... Is that the 76? No?
I'm not sure.
It's tough to tell. He's on ping.
76 on ping. You know,
Okay, got it.
Cap.
Okay, he's more in the point. Yeah.
Problem
Chalk's
is that
taking out
76
Fluffy
is
right
small.
around the side of the tank. I don't think this guy has a ping on the tank, or if he does, he just knows he can't engage it right now. Big spawn waves off this west side. OP, you can see an OP right there. Just right outside the tent.
I think it's just 3 or 4 OPs for these Axis that they're all just flooding in
This is really dangerous right now. Blue, who is in that tank crew, has gone infantry as a AT shot. He goes down. That's a bad time to get hit by AT. With that Tiger literally pushing on the south side.
Tiger they finally have a ping on that 76. Tiger's going after him. He's going deep. Trying to get a shot through the barn.
If he gets this,
they're having to
if
back
he
up.
gets this kill through the barn, I'm gonna be absolutely. Cap progress just started. Cap progress just started for the Axis.
Booking and cooking, getting the hell out of there. Miss on the 76 through the barn.
PZ4 has now rolled into the picture. Satchel
76
on the
lost,
tent. Satchel on the building. How many satchels can you
AT
get?
engine 76.
No, he's alive. He's not
No,
injured
he's
yet.
good.
But his butt
just hit
is
that
still,
foliage.
yeah. Woo! AT just barely messing over the top of him. There's a
We're gonna
repair
miss on that one.
station right there, if he can get to it.
Problem is, he's getting infantry swarming around him. He doesn't even know it's safe anymore.
I mean, look at the thickness on this point right now. Covenant and Centurion right on the other side of each other. Pollo Loco tour up. Pollo Loco winning that game. Covenant taking out Digi Shadow. 5:40 left. These guys are giving it everything they got. Unbelievable. Tiger pushing in now, southwest side. Pushing a little bit more west. He's not aimed at that Tiger, but the Tiger is aimed at him. I don't know if he sees him. Satchel on the main building.
Woo! That was a lot of bodies on that
Yeah,
satchel.
there was.
At least the squad.
This 76 and Tiger are about to get into an engagement here. I don't know if they see each other or not, but it's really they're
76 hurt though.
close to each
That
other, and the
Tiger's
76 is hurt. DC Fireman is he gonna rep?
Trying
He's
to
gonna
get
get on the
reps.
back. He's gonna get on the back and he's gonna rep. There's another take. Stewie gonna try to play hero a little bit. They got a hit on that 76, and I think the Tiger got it first.
Half track on
Half
the
track, I
backside
just
for
saw it.
Axis.
Yep, half track. Down goes the 76. That is absolutely critical. But
That's
there's only
true.
2.5 minutes left. 2.5 minutes left. This half track, Guape from WTH gonna bring it in. Airhead. Is that
Axis
that
airhead.
is for? Yeah, that is Axis. Garrison
They're
on
getting
there as
every
well.
spawn they can.
There's an OP
Every
Garrison.
spawn they can, they're
tank.
going for
Yeah,
it.
everything they got. I mean, it's coming down. Half
Tiger
track.
back up to the vehicle.
Cap is in favor of the Axis right now. There's another tank that just went down. Is that a PZ4? PZ4 just went down.
That was me, solo. Killed a few OPs though.
Oh, they're getting it back. They're getting it back. 3:53 left. Is there? There's no reinforced. There's
Dewey
no
on that
reinforced.
northwest side still going.
Heavy is rolled in the picture. That heavy. No, medium.
Dewey just went down.
Medium's in the picture. And you can
Dewey
see
got murdered
this
on the
is
left,
really
on the west side by something.
Satchels are gonna play a key part in this because literally, like, this is the only foothold that the Allies really have at this point is in that building, and a little bit of the warehouse, and they're getting surrounded right now in the warehouse. So, I mean, this is close, man. Literally 1 minute left. If they have the reinforce, it's 1 minute left to hold this point. It is down to the wire. Tough to tell what that is. Bombing run. Oh my gosh, I don't think it's gonna get this garrison. Gonna be close.
Oh,
Got it! They got the garrison! No garrison with a minute left! This is huge.
Oof.
If they start cap, Lux is coming in. Tiger
Lux
is
and
coming
Point.
in. Infantry's coming in. If they
They're all just
they started
crashing
it!
in.
They started the camp! 40 seconds! They're getting it back. Oh my gosh, it's that close. Did they get the garrison back up? They did! They did! So the bomber run gets the garrison, but they get the garrison back up. Where's that garrison at? Right there. Right there. Oh my goodness. Cap progress back in favor of the Axis.
That's a beautiful bombing run.
That's a beautiful bombing run! It's gonna go through. It's gonna get the half track. It's gonna hurt the
Takes
Tiger.
out Gary. Almost all their spawns are gone.
Oh my gosh! OP's on that west side. Tiger is hurt. Got the repair station, got the garrison, got the half track. Oh my gosh!
Beautiful
OP's,
bombing run
but
on
you can
Allies.
see, OP.
Oh, special kills! Fuck!
My gosh! Tiger's in the point. 2 Tigers in the point.
With the Lux.
That's it. That's it. Reinforces up. That's it. That's game. That's game.
Beautiful
game!
fucking game, ladies and gentlemen.
Allies
Beautiful
are
game.
barely holding on. I mean, everyone is in this point. Oh my gosh. Lux in the point as well.
Lux is just trying to hit everyone he can. They started a cap.
Oh my
But it's too
gosh.
Way to go.
My goodness. Cap started, but it's too late. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. How insane does it get, man? How insane. Oh. Allies gonna hold on to it 3-2. Wow. Give me a second. I think I'm gonna pass out. Oh my god. What a crazy match.
Insane last 30 minutes. Dude.
Unbelievable. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. Unbelievable. Couldn't have had sort of better match back, right? I mean,
Nah.
and you know what's so funny is that the Allies were in trouble for such a long period of time, and they almost lost. They almost lost that.
Then they had the supply truck on the south side with
Yeah.
that Gary and just flipped the entire game.
I'm pretty sure that was Woman Repel, and shout out to Woman Repel, who's the commander. Looking at the combat effectiveness for both of these teams, Gibbs AT 548 is the highest one I'm seeing. No, Claro 1,357 combat effectiveness.
He was doing work, man.
He was doing work. He may have been in a tank with. He may have been in that tank with
He was in
Fupa.
the tank.
He was in that tank
He
with
was.
Fupa. Yeah. So shout out to my gosh, man, Gibbs. Shout out to Gibbs on the Allied side. Unbelievable. Well, I mean,
I don't have much words. That was a beautiful game.
it was an absolutely beautiful
Both
game.
teams played their hardest. I'm not gonna lie. I was rooting for the underdogs there after the halfway, and they came through and pulled through.
Yeah.
I know you kind of were.
They
too,
made me scream, bro. They really did. So shout out to I mean, gosh, R.I.P. General Jawbreaker.
Everyone
This
who was
is-
involved, thank you.
Yes, for all of you guys who watched, thank you so much. Obviously, I'm sure links will get sent out, but we'll post it in our Discord. But please consider donating towards Natural Neutropenia Network or Dorchester Pause, as well as the GoFundMe for General Jawbreaker. And thank you so much, KO, for putting this together. It was unbelievable, absolutely
Thank you for letting
unbelievable.
us cast and everything.
Oh,
Thank you guys. Great cast.
oh.
I hate that map though.
I wonder what organizer made that
Who
mistake.
would do that?
Who would do that? Yeah. But yeah, absolutely. So you'll see more of us coming up in January. KO and McCraith will both be joining myself as the Dog Den. Going into HRI, we'll be casting matches. Be sure to be checking out for that. But absolutely, thank you so much for joining us, everyone who joined our stream. We appreciate it. Shout out to Das Altberg for streaming the other side of it. And thank you so much. And we'll go ahead and call it there. So thank you so much, and God bless you.